Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to another reading. Today's topic is what will happen the next time you see them. So we're basically going to set it up with somebody that you already have an existing connection with, okay? Somebody that you have a little bit of history with. This is not going to be somebody that you just, met one time, okay? The reason I say that is just because I do tend to channel for those that have an investment in a soul connection where maybe something happened. Either you separated or you've experienced a challenge or you're just not really quite sure where you stand with this person. So that's just going to be my intention for this reading. So just take it, of course, if it resonates for you, and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful Orgonite here created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's get into this and see who is this person that we are tapping into today. That way you can see right off the bat whether I'm tapped into your situation or not. So let's get into it. All right, let's see. Who is this person that we are tapping into today? What can you tell us, Spirit, about this person who is coming through this reading today? Ooh, we have Mae West energy. Okay, so we have Hollywood, obviously. So this person could live in LA. They don't have to. It could be that maybe there's a certain era where this actress was very big. They're into these kinds of movies. But it does say it's sexy and sassy time. So this person could be very, very sexy and very sassy. Okay, the number 24 could be significant as well. Maybe they're 24. There could be, that's when you met them. Or it could be 2024. Maybe you did just meet this person. So maybe not a lot of history there, but there's at least an existing connection. They could also have light or blonde hair. So let's see what else. Okay, so we have Doris Day. So this is another, I don't know if they're from the same exact era, but it could be more of like a classic, from the 50s or 40s or whenever this, era was, that these two actresses were really big. But it says animals are a man's best friend. This person might have a dog. They might also, be connected to a farm life, grew up on a farm, a ranch, something like that. But I definitely get this person could have a dog, but the light or blonde hair could be a thing as well too. All right, what else? And we have Sylvia Brown. Interesting. Another blonde-haired woman. This could be somebody that's close to them, like their mother or like a grandmother who has light blonde or, just light hair, even white, I'm getting too. But the name Mae, Doris, as well as Sylvia could be connected to this person. It could be their mother. It could be their sister, somebody in their family, grandmother, things like that. But it says, believe and you will receive. So this person might really have some sort of faith that's really important to them. They really believe in the law of attraction. They really believe that if they just focus on something, that they will attract it to themselves. So we also have the numbers 11 and 21 and now 24. So could be like 2011 all the way till now 2024 that you've had a connection with this person, not for everybody. Or it could be 2021 to 2024 is when you met this person, possibly. All right, let's see what else wants to come up. Sylvia Brown is also a psychic medium, so there could be somebody on the other side that is connected to this person. They may have had a parent or somebody close to them that passed away. That's on the other side right now. Okay, we have Elvis Presley. So we've got some dark hair coming through, so the hair color might not even really matter in this particular situation. But it says Elvis Presley is from the 50s. 60s, 70s too, but live your best life. So this individual may be the kind of person that feels like they're here, they want to try to make the best of their life, they have a sunny disposition, a pretty positive mindset, very optimistic, but this individual could be an entertainer, or they could be musically inclined, or just an artist in some way, but obviously Elvis Presley, women in those days went absolutely nuts, and so this person could be a real heartthrob. Okay, because we did get the sexy energy too. They could be quite the looker. That's what I'm getting here. We have Kurt Cobain. Wow. So we have live your life. So this is number 32. So this could also be a specific number connected to this person, but obviously Kurt Cobain, this is going to be from the transition from like the late 80s to the 90s when grunge music really came onto the scene. So this individual, there could be a significant time around that time. Either you knew this person, maybe that was when you guys both grew up, so you're from that era. But we have somebody, again, a musician here, somebody who could be a singer or play some kind of an instrument, but just I feel they're either musically gifted or they're just talented in some way. And we have that blonde hair again. Somebody could have kind of medium or long hair. We have Joan Rivers, another blonde. Why is it that every single person I've pulled up is a blonde except for Elvis? It's just so strange. But Joan could be somebody's name too. But it says laughter is the best medicine. So this could be somebody who loves stand-up comedy, somebody who's a kind of a little bit of like a clown or a comedian themselves. They just love to laugh. So I just get the overall vibe for this person is that they really love to laugh, or they're into performing arts or something like that. Okay. But all these names and numbers could be connected to your person. We also have 5 here and 5. So 55, that could be significant as well. All right. Let's see what else is tied to your person. What other energy is tied to your person? She has a daughter named Melissa. So, and obviously we have Lisa, and also Priscilla. So these names, and then Courtney, there's lots of people that are connected to these individuals. So that could be some name that's popping out for you too. Ooh, we have door to romance. This is definitely somebody that you've had a romantic connection with for sure. Like the door to romance was opened with this person. This person may have opened up their heart. But what's interesting is that when that door is open, it looks like there's a cage, and then there's this heart with this key. So they may have opened themselves up to this experience with you, but maybe they were kind of feeling like they didn't want to let you in for whatever reason. They couldn't let you in. They felt somewhat trapped. So this individual and you could have had a situation where they were unable to just completely be with you, or they were having a hard time opening themselves up completely. And we have a man holding a coin. So the man holding a coin in this deck to me is kind of like the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who might have been more comfortable focusing on things that they could actually touch, tangible items, being more in like the practical, like a practical down-to-earth thinker rather than being emotionally vulnerable. So this individual could be an earth sign, or they could just be somebody who is, they might feel deep, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to trust that or open themselves up to that experience fully. So there could have been an initial attraction here, but maybe it was just opening up the door, but really didn't kind of make that investment. Yeah, we have the 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And what's so funny is that I actually associate Archangel Chamuel with romance. So that's funny that it's the solar plexus here, though. I feel like that's where this person is really lacking confidence. They're lacking confidence when it comes to romantic love. They're the type of individual who can, if they can predict things, if they can see it, if they can touch it and it makes sense, then they're comfortable. But when it comes to matters of the heart and things they can't see, because it's funny, it says believe in you will receive. Maybe they are very like psychic to a point, but don't trust it. They're not confident in that area. Right? Let's see what else. Definitely feel like there's someone on the other side, though, coming through with this angel energy. We have action, and we have the horses again. So there could be a connection to horses or farming or a ranch or somebody that owns horses. Okay. This could also be the year of the horse. I think that's Chinese astrology. I think that could be it too for someone. But this is someone who likes to take action on things. They don't like to just sit around. So they could be the type of individual who likes to constantly be on the go. They don't like to be held back. They don't like to be caged in. They want to run wild and free like these wild horses. I think that's a song from the Rolling Stone, Wild Horses. I know the Sundays redid it. It's beautiful by them, but I know many other artists have also done that song, Wild Horses. So Wild Horses couldn't keep me away. So it's kind of like that's this person's personality. You know, they're too wild to be kept away from what they want to do in life, and just basically going after their goals. So I feel like this person with this man holding the coin is someone who has, interesting, they're holding this too. There's something about this purpose or this mission they feel like they have to accomplish while they're here. And until they accomplish that, it's like they're not going to feel satisfied. So this individual may have put your connection on hold, or may have stepped away to kind of figure out what they were doing financially, or didn't really have time to date, or something like that, was not prioritizing this connection. I'm kind of getting a lot of that. Yeah, we've all tied up. It's funny because with Elvis Presley, I'm all shook up, all tied up. I don't know why that's coming to me. But yeah, this is an individual here that felt like that maybe their hands were tied, or they couldn't really, like, once they opened up the door with you, they couldn't really completely share themselves with you for whatever reason. They had maybe a lot of other things that they were tending to, or they felt tied up, like they couldn't give you what you were looking for at the time. And we have the sun. Definitely, so this person could be connected like to the sun's energy, like their sun sign could be Leo, but I get somewhat of an earth energy here, but there could be other elements coming through too, or other zodiac signs. But I feel like with the sun is all about life. The sun is about being positive and optimistic and living life and being outdoors and bathing in the glory of, you know, what nature has given to you. So this could be the kind of person who's a little bit, or was at least at one time, kind of hedonistic. Not that that's a bad thing, but somebody who's into like hedonism is someone who just lives their, like they live life to their fullest, like they indulge in all the different pleasures, if I'm getting that correct. So I feel like this person could be one of those individuals where they really like to experience life in its full form. They don't like to be held back from anything. Kind of a wild child is what I'm seeing here. And with this right here, obviously, we know what happened to Kurt. Well, I mean, there's conspiracies around it, but I feel like with the short-lived life, they may have lost somebody at a young age that really affected them, or it could be that someone passed from their life before their time. You know what I'm saying? Like they were still young, and that could be connected to the Sylvia Brown energy here with the medium. Getting, I don't know, I just got Captain Kirk also, even though this is Kurt, Captain Kirk from Star Trek. I don't know why that's coming to me too. Like this person's like a Captain Kirk almost. And obviously, if you guys have seen from, you know, the TV series or even the movies, like he always had some sort of love interest. He was like a total, I don't want to use the word player, but just the women, you know, he was all about them. Like, you know, I don't know why that's coming to me, but I had to mention it. Somebody could even be a Trekkie. I don't know, but we do have the Ten of Swords. Damn. I do feel like this is somebody where there was a painful ending with them, for sure. You may have been hurt by this person. They may have been hurt by having to walk away from this connection, but usually the Ten of Swords indicates some sort of a painful ending, you guys. Pain. We have the Three of Wands. There could be a kind of like a unfinished business energy here, like maybe off in the distance, off in the future. The two of you guys might reconcile or come back together, but maybe there's just like this hope that maybe this won't be the way that it's going to be forever. We have the Magician. So the Magician is specifically tied to Mercury, which is Gemini and Virgo. There's that earth energy. But I feel like the Magician is somebody who they have a lot of tools and they have a lot of things that they want to create in this life. And so the Magician is, I feel, very like constantly in their head. They're very stimulated by ideas and they constantly have to be on the go. So I kind of get this, I don't want to say ADHD, but it could be borderline like that, where this person has some sort of attention deficit disorders where they can't sit for too long. They have to go and live their life a certain way because trying to do it the traditional way doesn't work for this person is what I'm seeing with this. Oh, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo's energy again. So very overly analytical. They might also be the kind of individual that likes to spend a lot of time alone. They could have a lot of, what's that word? Where they're just it's like overstimulation when it comes to being in big crowds or just spending too much time with people. Like they need to pull back and be alone. And this could also be somebody that separated from you, went off in the world to basically discover who they are, did some soul searching. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, work seems to be very connected to this person. What they do for a living, their purpose, making a difference in the world, helping other people, assisting other people. There's definitely this energy here tied to this person. So it could be like this soul's calling. They feel like their destiny is pulling them or calling them down a certain path. And it could have like this kind of like inner struggle with them. It could have affected your connection. It could have actually created a divide in your connection where this person felt like they were meant to travel the world. They were meant to go in another direction. And that included leaving you behind. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and get some letter tiles and see if we can put together some names, even though some names already came through. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got Mo already. So that could be like a nickname, Mo. All right, we have Mine. So somebody could have like a connection to like a minor, right? Or they feel like you're theirs, like mine. We have Fine. So this person could be fine as hell. Kind of got that already with the Elvis energy. We also have Joy. So even though that's not how you really spell it, but I'm getting Joe or Joe, like Joe. Okay, so actually Joe or Joy. I don't know why I'm getting that, even though I don't really see that here. Let's see. We have, let's see here. I don't know, Knife, even though it's not how you spell it, but Knife. This person could like knives. All right, let's see. M-O-O. Oh, Moon. Okay. So that could be connected to someone like the moon. A moon sign, or their sign is connected to the moon, or the moon card in tarot. So we have Cancer or Pisces. We have Jif. So that's a peanut butter. There could be a love of peanut butter or even a peanut allergy connected to this person. We have Jim. So Jim. We have John as well. Jim, John, Joe. Let's see. Men. So this could be a man, male. We also have June. Even though we don't have a U, but Benny and June, for some reason, there could be a connection to the actors that are in that movie, which I believe, who's in that movie? I'm pretty sure it's Johnny Depp, so that could be Johnny. Ooh, interesting. Johnny or Joni is coming through here now. And the actress, I forget who played her. Is it Mary Stuart Masterson? I think. So that could be somebody's name. Also the dynamic between the two characters or something like that. I'm pretty sure there was like a mental disability, I think. So there could be something connected to this person. We also have, I'm seeing Fonzie from Happy Days, even though I don't see a Z here, but I'm still seeing it. Fonzie. Okay. Yeah, Fonzie. So there could be like Happy Days. I know that Happy Times and things like that are connected to this person. But the Fonz, Captain Kirk and Elvis, there's some kind of a, man's man kind of deal here. Like people look up to these characters and want to be them. This could be a trendsetter. This could be somebody who people look to and they're like, wow, like I want to be like that person. Okay. So there's definitely something there. I know that there's more names here, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. So if you guys want to take a look at that and maybe put some things down below that you guys are seeing, so that way we can also share that with everybody else. So that's what we have so far. So now let's go ahead and move forward and see how was your person feeling the last time that they saw you, okay? So what does the energy look like the last time this person saw you? Let's look. Oh, we have fight. I have no idea if you guys had a fight, but you could have. I just got fight or flight response. So there could have been something where maybe they didn't fight for you. Maybe you guys got into an argument. Maybe they just didn't want to fight, so they ran, just avoided you. That could have been it too. But I felt like they were preparing for some sort of a battle or a fight. Maybe they were even fighting their feelings too. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's crazy. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is definitely a card of a battle. So like cats and dogs fighting. Interesting. I feel like there was a situation that it maybe involved other people too, and it was a little unfair to maybe put you in this spot. And so this individual may have known how unfair it was and couldn't deal with the pressure. So it was just easier for them to back off. But you guys could have had like not a drag out fight, but just a real, combative, like speaking or talking, and things just went awry. And we kind of left feeling really defeated. We did not feel good. So I feel like this person did not feel good when the last time they saw you. They did not feel good. They felt like it was unfair with something that happened, and they didn't feel good walking away. That's what I'm seeing with this. Okay. All right. What else? Okay. So we have determination. So determined to do something. What was this? Ooh, determined to look at this, the cat and the dog fighting again. It's funny. It's like, I don't know. It could be like they're the dog, you're the cat, or vice versa. But it's like, just like cats and dogs. I think that's actually like it's not a cartoon. It's like a movie. And it's just like funny. It's a cute little kids movie about cats and dogs and they don't get along or something like that. And it's funny because when I was a kid, this is so funny. I used to think that all cats were girls and all dogs were boys. So Spirit's basically saying it may be that like the masculine in this situation is the dog or the wolf and you're the cat. So I feel like they were maybe determined to get their point across to you, or determined to try to like be strong and fight for this. But I almost feel like your person actually backed down. They backed down from this fight. Like they may have been determined to bring you the truth or fight for something. But I feel like at the end, like at the last moment, they kind of cowered down, and that's just what happened. They backed down. So they may have been determined to be strong for you, but I feel like that did not happen. That's why we have the unfair energy. Oh yeah, now we have longing. Ooh, look at that. Look at that cat longing to be inside with those birds for a nice little snack. This person I feel was left longing because they didn't execute what they wanted to, because I feel like a real restraint actually with this person. They actually had the intention to do something different, and it didn't work out the way that they were hoping for. So they may have just had to walk away and just abandon this whole situation. So I don't think they felt really good, actually. Yeah, the Page of Swords. They longed to actually communicate to you and say something to you, but they didn't. They held their tongue back. They didn't say what they should have said. So I feel like they're still longing to explain something to you, and they kind of either let you believe something that really made you feel crummy, and of course it made them feel crummy at the same time, but they were too cowardly to change the circumstances. So it was just easier to walk away. We have play. I mean, yeah, when they were with you before, the last time they saw you, they may have just kind of wanted to have a casual encounter, or maybe just tried to just, be cool, but maybe that just wasn't possible. I just got, though, it's like cat and mouse, right? Like, I didn't mean to play you, but that's exactly what they ended up doing. Ooh, Two of Cups. I do feel like they had a fondness for you. Like they still felt attracted to you. They still may have wanted to actually participate in this Two of Cups energy, but I feel like something happened here that really made that impossible. So it was just easier to just back down and walk away from this whole situation. So that's why the Five of Swords is here. And I feel like that's also why the Ten of Swords is here, because that was pretty painful. So I feel like their approach was to just kind of relax and not take any action and just kind of see what happened. Yeah, Temperance, that's right there. That's the just pull back and just wait for better timing. So I feel like this individual either had the intention of telling you something or saying something, it didn't pan out that way. And they may have planned after that to try to talk to you. And I feel like that never happened either. Okay. It may have been like, let me just let this simmer down and then we'll revisit this later. So this could be this period where you guys are in right now, where it's just like that standoff or period where nothing has been resolved yet. Okay. So that's how they were feeling last time that they saw you. They were just trying to be calm and centered and not lose their cool, or they were really having a hard time holding back what they really wanted to say because maybe they didn't want to hurt you, maybe they didn't know how to communicate something. So let's see what's most likely to happen the next time that you see them. What's most likely to happen the next time you see them? Ooh, this person's scared of you. I don't know why. I mean, Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords coming up in the same reading. It's usually a situation that went down that was unfair, that caused a lot of pain. Okay. So the Goblin's energy is fear. I do feel like they fear seeing you. So what's most likely to happen is that it may be that they have a lot of fear, when they see you. It might even be that you have fear as well. Okay, but this is good because the universe is very much like the World card here, but it's a little step above the World. It means like we're ready to really grow from this. We're going to grow from these changes, number 5. We're going to actually grow from our fears, and we're going to evolve past this situation. So it does say here, evolution, and it says possibilities, because I feel like where you guys are at right now is you're stagnant, right? And you're regressing as long as you continue to stay in the state of fear. So I feel like there will be an opportunity, you guys, to experience some sort of evolution. Okay, the candle is crackling again. This did this the other day. And I put a new candle in there, so that's really weird that that's happening. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you guys to expand and grow from all of this fear. I also feel like maybe you guys are both telling yourselves stories or assuming the worst about each other, and you guys might just kind of end up talking and realizing that you guys were in your heads this whole time, making it bigger, making it out to be bigger than it really was. And so it's just going to kind of be that nice feeling of, oh, wow, it actually really wasn't that bad. You start to see someone or talk to someone again, and you're just like, wow, like I was so nervous about this for so long, but I'm really glad that I did this because, now I have clarity. Now I can feel peace. So I feel like there's an opportunity to experience peace here. Yeah, because you guys have some kind of a situation here with that Five of Wands conflict. So there's this rivalry or this competition. There's this feeling of, oh gosh, this is going to be, it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be a problem. Yeah, so we have 2 5s here, but I feel like the 2 5s are the 10, and that it's like this cycle is coming to a close. There will be an opportunity to close out this cycle of this fear, or this fear of somebody being angry at you, or just, not wanting to talk. I feel like this is going to get cleared up here. And we have the Devil's energy. Oh my gosh. What I want to tell you guys is that you guys are both feeling restricted. You are. You guys are really in your heads here, and you guys both want to release this. You guys are both telling yourself the worst things, fear-based. Fear-based thinking is at the root of the problem here for the both of you. You guys are bound too. You're still bound with the devil's energy. It's like the lovers in darkness. You're bound to this fear and this unfinished business with each other. So I feel like you guys both want to change this. So I feel like the universe is going to have some sort of a hand into how you guys are going to reconnect, or it's going to really inspire someone to push forward past their fears and maybe even reach out to change these circumstances, because it says self-control. So somebody is going to gain control of themselves and what their mind is telling them to change the narrative here, because there's this desire to experience relief, because this is pretty heavy, you guys. It's a heavy energy. So I do feel like the situation with you and this person, something happened and it did cause you guys to go through like a pulling back period where you guys have probably not been in contact and haven't been feeling the best with running into each other or speaking. But I do feel the universe is going to provide something that is going, or like an opportunity to change this around, okay? And so the world and the devil to me are Capricorn season. And I know that sounds like it's all the way at the end of the year. Yes, it is. But it could be that that could be a time frame as to when this gets turned around, when you might likely see this individual again, when this conflict and this fear finally dies down, to where we have the bravery, I guess, if you will, to face this. So I'm going to leave it there, and let's go ahead and shift on over into the extended. Let's go further into what's most likely to happen next, as well as what your person's intentions and desires for you in this connection moving forward. What will they communicate and make clear to you, and what will most likely unfold for your connection next as you guys both head into the future together. So what does that expansive energy really entail? So I'll put the link down below where you guys can access that video. And thanks you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading. You guys take care. Bye-bye.